pushing as fast as possible. And I like this puck pick.
They will look anywhere near as strong, but of course they make sure ABED has a good game. They do a lot to help secure him quite a good game. But I mean, overall, I think they look pretty good. They play well together as a team. They make good rotations down here.
Hate to cut you off, but bottom lane looks like Sven's going to be in a world of hurt as the Sunstrike from ABED comes in.
Which is expected. Once LC hits that level 6, he's pretty much just going to kill anyone who comes down, like this Warlock here.
Yep, that is a
damage.
dual victory. Fortify not going to be enough. Demon takes credit for the tower kill. May trade his own life for this, though. He gets so low. The Centaur ult going to be used. ABED caught out completely out of mana here, gonna get dream coiled in. He's just on a leash, forced to sit in that Wukong's command, and he's killed off before Mason can even react.
Yeah, massive net worth lead for 15 minutes in right now, just off farming. And now Newbee are smoked up, and they get their smoke popped.
They know what's going on. Gonna be a solo dream coil onto Dubu, who flush golems and then just sit back and relax. They're bringing in the Monkey King. Also, as a duel comes forward, Bulba finding what he needs to, but KP just hammering on him. They do find that victory onto Bulba. Dubu does eventually go down to U9's sword, but ABED starting to lay in, gets the kill on Kaipi. Oh my, they go in. They will be able to find a tornado to stall out the fight.
Up these big items hard on Centaur.
They're going in. There is going to be a stomp coming out as Kaka is going to be laying down the Wukong's command. We've got ults from the Warlock coming in as well. They are able to go pick off the Sven. That's going to be huge. They only trade for the Legion. Now KP running away, going to get his mana burned up by ABED, who's going forward and can't even get off the double edge. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. High ground and Demon going to be their frontliner here. They go in, they will get the stomp, and now Sven follows up. Just looking for a target, can't seem to find one. This time does get off the BKB before the duel comes out. He gets low, but Sven's going to take out 2, does lose his own life as Kaka's just chilling in this circle, hiding behind the trees. ABED's Invoker goes forward, trying to disarm the Centaur, trying to do as much damage as possible. And they will be able to get the Centaur down.
U9 does have a Blink Dagger right now. This could be pretty bad for DC if they group up for this.
Yeah, Monkey King just going in. Boundless Strike comes forward. He is going to be stunned temporarily as U9's going to get dueled here, doing a ton of damage, cutting through 2. Not only a dual victor, but takes out a second. Now he's just going to be running for his life, dodges out the tornado, but Zombie's still hot on his heels. U9, will he be able to live through this? Another Warcry, find himself some more time, stunning up the Undying, clears out the zombies, but will finally fall victim to another decay. It's going to be Mason running for the hills here as Kaka can't continue to press through that Chakram, but KP takes him out on the other side. He's fresh out of mana, can't even Timber Chain to safety. Trade, but now Roche can be taken by Newbee if they want to go for this. They're looking for Dubu here.
Deep too, but ABED's here.
Yeah, Tornado, wow, there are 2 heroes call up all in that as Centaur can be burned down. ABED, please relax as he kills off Kaka, takes out another with the Sunstrike. Man, this guy's unstoppable.
And that looked bad for DC, and then they just came right back.
ABED, God, man, if somehow DC turned this around, this is on him as there's going to be a duel moving forward. Bulba helping to secure potentially a solid victory there. They swap forward the bench because she had this stun. Finish him off with a deafening blast. This is cohesion. DC. Yep, silence up onto Mason, but again, Timbersaw doesn't particularly care. Gonna be focused down here, but the rest of his team now has a big chance to react. Venge swaps herself in, tries to save Mason, will go down herself, but Mason's still up. Dubu taking a lot of damage, trying to crawl through this upheaval. There is gonna be a duel, as finally Bulba finds another one. He's just slaying. Still got his BKB rolling. They will be able to kill off the Warlock as well. KP goes in, gets a double man stomp, and tries to find that double edge, but it doesn't seem like it's enough here. The silence onto Invoker. A little bit scary, but ABED keeps his cool, and now Kaka going to be clipped down by Mason's Chakram as well. This is not looking easy to fight. Mason owning everyone back while Invoker's little Forge Spirits start chipping away on these melee racks, still keeping control. U9 now back in it, gotta be careful, but all his mana's burn up. He doesn't even have enough for his stun. KP getting very low as well. This tanky Centaur, not really feeling tanky at all. He's got a heart and a hood, but you can't even tell. He's just melting and gets disarmed there. Finished off by Bulba. Look at that teamwork just going in. They even get puck caught up in that tornado. This is feeling like suddenly Newbee are crumbling. DC are executing so well here. They just gotta be careful not to throw right now. Kaka gets 2 caught out, but they get the cold snap on him as well. Finish him off. His body's gonna hit the floor. Gems are flopping around. ABED is godlike, and ABED now making his way forward. SCCC gonna get caught in the tornado. He's gonna Newbee Centaur very patiently going in, finds the stomp onto Mason while U9 is going to go ahead, focus down Dubu, but Dubu's still alive, Mason's still alive as well. Golem's drop connects onto 3, this is going to be huge. As, well, Mason's already going to be going down, buys right back in. They should be able to find a kill on Legion Commander. Now ABED, he's silenced. This is going to be scary. He's going to be respawning with the Aegis, but I don't think he's going to be able to live through this. Dubu finished off, drops the gem. ABED, he's fighting. He's got his BKB rolling, but it's him versus the entire world. His teammates just aren't there to help him out. He does make it back up to safe high ground. So, yeah, Gem of True Sight dropped as Bulba rakes in another one. Almost 100 extra dual damage on him. Yeah, they're going in. Looks like Sven finds himself an opening as, wow, that Undying is super dead. And now U9 gonna get blasted down. We got 3 BKBs in a little circle here, but U9, can he really stand up to the masterpiece that is Bulba? Looks like no, he's gonna be dying, and that's 112 seconds with no Sven, no buyback on the Sven. ABED, he's fighting for his life here, going in, gets another tornado onto the Warlock, and it looks like Warlock's gonna be struck down by the sun. ABED looking to close things out by killing off that puck, who's running back to his base, the lone survivor on his team. Mason continuing to zone, but now it's going to be a little more difficult with 3 heroes up and in the fight. Another tornado and the EMP. This could be huge. There's a Dream Coil coming in, but ABED's BKB doesn't particularly care. Kaka comes in. He's going to get swapped out of his circle.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be huge. There's a duel on him. This Monkey King is dead for 80 seconds, and this very well might be game. DC looking stronger than ever as they go forward, and they're ready to go and make this Megas. SCCC going to be going down. There will be one last Warlock ult into the upheaval. KP is fighting for his life, but going to get dragged every which way. Mason making it back down to low ground. There's only 2 heroes left to defend the base. Newbee aren't tapping out to the bitter end, but it's looking real tricky to come back from this. This is the momentum swing that DC needed. All game they've been waiting for it. Vengeful Spirit taken out before her time, but all the racks are going down. It's now mega creeps for DC. So can Puck now, but that means the problem of the team fight is up for grabs. Now Stampede, just to keep this fast little piggy safe, as Kaka goes in, they're going to be getting out a nice boundless strike. Kaka going to be going in, little circle of death coming forward. DC, they got to hold this. They will get a nice duel off onto the Sven, and Sven, he's getting so low. He does go down. He has buyback. He's probably going to have to spend it here. Going to be getting that right back up. ABED is still up and still fighting. Tier 4s are pretty heavily under attack as ABED God gets another one with a tornado into a Sunstrike. Demon left to hold off the entire team, and Mason just going to be dragging them around as Dubu, without any mana, just holds everyone in place so ABED can go beyond godlike, get a triple kill, and seal the deal. DC take out Newbee 2-0 in the Kiev major group stages. My God, Brax, what a treat this series was.
Yeah, well played DC. They're definitely surprising a lot of people, I would say. I think B the best shot they have.
Hey, I got one!
He goes in, I am pretty sure he'll die.
No, there's a Burrow Strike ready, but he gets silenced here. This is pretty gnarly. They just got to body block him in. They get the Frostbite. He Burrow Strikes. Can they get one more hit? Monkey King's jumping in, and it looks like Warlock was able to save his friend. The first blood going to be going the other way as Dubu turns this around. So close. Can they actually go in right now? Oh man, that 6 not picked up. There he goes. He finally gets it for himself. Faith going to be getting low, but there is a nice kick through from Kaka. Monkey King in some serious trouble here, just trying to run himself away. They are able to lock down ABED, and he's going to be the first casualty. Dubu, open wounds, will be killed off by U9. Now Kaka just going to take a solo epicenter right to the head. Swap back onto U9. They know he burned his rage, but they know Mason just barely has enough mana for that second stun. It looks like Bulba, our Harry Potter boy, going in. The Lena kill would be really nice here. They clip her with the Boundless Strike, hopping down out of the trees, and she never even had a moment to react. 2 TPs coming in, though. This could be pretty big. Monkey King still doesn't have his ult, but they bust down the golems. Kaka has to roll right out of there as KP is going to pop his ult a little preemptively there. Mason's still very much alive. There was another stun, and they get ABED right as his ult ends. KP just bursted down. It's now 9-3. Going in here, looks like U9's gonna walk straight into a very unpleasant situation. Does end up dropping his Aegis here. Dubu is still hanging out in that Wukong's command. We'll see what happens here as ABED just lets loose the ult, but it's not gonna be doing much. KP, like you mentioned, just letting that borrowed time rock out. There is gonna be a Magnetize doing a fair amount of damage to all of DC right now. As, well, the Crystal Maiden's done. They will be able to secure the kill on the Abaddon after all. And all of DC, they're still up and fighting spare the Monkey King. Mason getting so low, finally does drop. And now Kaka going to be focused down by the remaining DC heroes. It's an ultra kill for ABED, who taunts his way out of that fight.
Dancing
Good boy.
out of that fight.
Yeah, they're wrapping in. It looks like the smoke is going to pop. They see U9, they see Crystal Maiden. Boulder tossed out. Does get this done onto the Shadow Fiend as Bulba's the one to make the first move. Dewbu going to be hopping down. Goes for the Wukong's command, placed pretty far into the trees. There is going to be that Lotus Orb sprayed out. KP hopping into a premature ult. Going to be wishing to save that one a little bit as Boundless Strike comes in. Bulba again. Double man burrow. Oh my goodness. This is getting nasty though. Unfortunately, Bulba does die. Magnetized, sprayed out. It's a godlike streak for ABED, who's BKB just trying to man up against U9, going forward, taking out CCC. Oh my. This is big. That's going to be a huge wipe, although Faith is back in the fight. There's going to be buybacks all around. SCCC buys back in to get the kill onto ABED, which is super important because that was 1,000 gold.
Here he's just sitting in front of the base. He wants to push.
Yeah, and they're going in. Mason going to be BKB'd up, and they will get exactly what they're looking for. That's the initiation they need. Buyback on the Earth Spirit coming out as KP uses his ult up, and there is going to be Mason just sitting back. You've got Dewbu Shadow Bladed in the pit. KP just going forward, and they can't find any kills there. We got ABED now moving in. There's a Light Strike array. Only clips onto one as ABED is magic immune. Now U9 is back in, and he's angry. He's munching up onto ABED, who eats up the cheese. Mason's going to respawn with that Aegis. A Light Strike array kicking back in. The Requiem comes forward as they want to eat up this Abaddon. He's silenced. He will get off his ult. Boundless Strike clips onto 2, and ABED is still moving forward. Bulba trying to be a hero here. Light Strike array connects onto no one. ABED getting low. He doesn't have anything at his disposal. Crystal Maiden going for a nice ult. ABED now trapped here. Oh, this is huge. ABED goes down. Does have buyback. There's buyback onto Bulba as well, but now DC, they gotta run. They gotta minimize loss here. 3 heroes done. They can spend 3 buybacks. It's going to be 4 as they lose Venge as well. A little bit of impatience from DC. Ult's coming back on the side of Newbee. You really just got Crystal Maiden. You're waiting for another 15 seconds. U9 moving forward. Rax finally cracked. Now Bulba just trying to hold back the Dire. They are going to be able to go and at least get that stun onto Kaka. Another set of golems dropped, and this time in combination with Bulba's ult, they're doing a ton of damage. U9 getting so low, and he does go down. He has buyback here. Now Abaddon going to be ulting up, sponging some damage for his team. Now SCCC in some trouble, does go down. This is huge. They're turning this right back around. Faith, one of the only survivors, and is going to get picked up. There's no way he lived through that as Monkey King just jumps right over her corpse. They're going in. Immediate silence onto the Earth Spirit as well. He's dead. He already bought back. There's a gem on the deck. Swap back forward. SCCC just trying to blink away. They will Laguna Blade Mason, but Mason's just fine. And look at this. They get the first hit bash onto U9. This is going to be it. That's game.
This is game.
Onyx. DC, they just took a game against Newbee. Wow, I was not expecting DC to look this strong against Newbee.